Welcome to my 5-minute impact. Welcome to my next session today. I want to talk to you about immunising your sales process. You've got a sales process. You might have objections crop up. I'm going to talk to you about how you can get rid of those before they even happen. Do you remember COVID? Sure you do. 5 years ago now, wasn't it? Do you remember the jabs we were getting from the government a couple of times a year? Remember the little needle there? It hurts lots, doesn't it? But of course what that jab did for many of us, me included, is it gave us a little bit of the illness, which our body then grabbed, dealt with of course, and then was able to immunise itself. That's exactly how you handle any objections in a sales process. So the first thing you need to do is work out what your 4 global objections are and figure out the kind of issues that normally crop up, and then you immunise them. So what are the 4 global objections? The first one is no budget cost. In other words, they don't have the money, they can't afford it, or there's no budget or whatever. It comes in many different guises. Then we've got no time. Again, this comes in all sorts of different guises. I haven't got the time right now, too quick, too soon, too late, or whatever. Then you've got the no trust. They don't trust you. They're not going to tell you that. Of course they're not, but they don't trust you. That's the point. And therefore they will object accordingly. And the last one, it won't work. Whatever is your solution won't fit their plans. It won't solve their problems. These are the 4 global objections. You will get these in your sales process. So what you do is you figure out which ones you're going to get and you immunise them. I'll give you a couple of examples for you. Let's pick up on no time, too busy. That's a global objection for you. So how would you hear this typically? I don't have time to deal with this right now. Could be an objection. But before you get that objection, you come on in and you start talking to your client. And say you're a mortgage advisor, you might say, I get it. Mortgage stuff can feel like a second job when you're introducing yourself. That's why I've streamlined the process so you can do more of it on your phone in your own time. And I'll handle all the heavy lifting, keep things moving along while you get on with life. And that's immunise yourself from that objection. You see where I'm going with this one? So example number 2 for you. No budget cost concerns. You might hear it as it's too expensive. But again, before you get that, the kind of things you could say if you're in the mortgage world could be something like this. I know cost is always front of mind, especially with everything going up these days except our wages. That's why I've already worked out a few options that keep monthly payments manageable for you. So you talk about protection maybe. I'll show you how we can make this fit your budget without compromising your lifestyle. Nice, isn't it? You just immunised the problem, you see, before it even became a problem. Last example for you. No trust or scepticism. Ooh, horrible one. They won't tell you this. You might have heard this one. I'm not sure about trusted advisors or I've had a bad experience before, but you may not get this, but you may think it. Before you get it, before you think it, come in with something like this, for example. I know some people have been burned in the past and are rightly cautious about financial advice. That's why I work transparently. No hidden fees. I'll walk you through every step so you're always in control. Plus I'm regulated and reviewed too, and I'll happily share testimonials from clients who were once in your shoes. You've done it before it becomes a problem. See where I'm going with this? Use phrases such as, I've got a few ideas for you. This you might be wondering, or you might use, a lot of people ask me, last one could be, let me show you how we've made this easy, to preempt the objections as they crop up as well. So after each call that you've done, particularly if you're new to the business, after each call or meeting, ask yourself, did I preempt all 4 objections? Secondly, did I sound like a helpful advisor or a walking brochure? And what landed well, what needs tweaking? After every meeting you do, you'll always tweak, you'll always change things. It may take you a while to tweak those objection handling COVID jabs, but after a while you will find that you will run a meeting sales process which avoids every particular objection from cropping up in the first place. And that, my friends, is true professionalism. Ow, those jabs were horrible. Do you remember them? They were nasty. I had a flu jab on one side and a COVID on the other side. Anyway, enough of that. See you next week. Bye.